Guillaume Budé, de Transitu Hellenismi Ad Christianismum, Episode 4. Et quidem ipsius philosophiae munus est, id quod homines norunt discendi cupidissimi, animam ut homines docendam suscipiat corpori alligatam, atque illi conglutinatam, et vero necessario coactam, quasi per carcerem quendam, sic per corpus naturas contemplari, et eoque versantem in omni inscientia. Budé continues his discussion of philosophy, and he says, and indeed, and yes, of philosophy itself, this is the task, or the duty, the munus. Munus is neuter, singular, and nominative. It's the subject of est, its third declension, munus muneris. This is the task of philosophy itself, a thing which men who are most desirous of learning, cupidissimi dicendi, it's something that those men know, norunt. This is from nosco, noscere, like so, third principal part, know we, like so, and so this is a third plural perfect, which has been syncopated, it's dropped a syllable. Something that men most desirous of learning have known. So the subject is munus, the verb is est, the predicate is id. The task or the duty is this. Then we have quod through cupidissimi, which is a relative clause with id, a thing which men most desirous of learning have known, or people. And then from animum through the end, I'm taking this as an appositive, a substantive noun clause, and a positive to id. So it's describing id in another way. So what is the munus? The task, or the munus, is undertaking, or ut suscipiat, to undertake, ut suscipiat, to undertake the teaching of the soul of a person, or undertaking that the soul of a person be taught. Docendam is a gerundive, that is a future passive participle. It's modifying animam, and hominis is a genitive dependent on animam. So the munus is to undertake for the soul of a human being to be taught. And how is that soul described? Well, it has a number of descriptors here. It is a soul that is bound to the body, corpori alligatam. So alligatam is feminine, singular, and accusative because the word it modifies, animam, is that gender numbering case. It is bound to the body and glued to it in a fashion. It's kind of attached to it or adhered to it. And in fact, et vero, by necessity, it is compelled, coactam, or it has been compelled, another feminine singular accusative with animum, as though through or by a certain prison, it is compelled thus to contemplate, contemplare, to think about or to look upon the natures of things, naturas, through the body. So it can only see naturas, the nature of other objects and ideas, by means of the body. This is the compulsion operating on the soul. And so, edeoque, it is entangled or spending its time, or santem, in all manner, in omni inscientia, in all manner of ignorance, lack of knowledge, in scientia. So most Latin students are familiar with scientia, meaning knowledge. It's related to the verb scire. Inscientia means not knowledge or ignorance. So we see here quite a number of modifiers with animam. We have docendam, alligatam, conglutinatam, coactam, and then finally versantem. This infinitive, contemplare, is dependent on coactam, compelled, as though by a certain prison, to look upon or to contemplate nature through the body in this way, because it's connected to it. That's the only way that the soul can think about nature. It's curious to me, it's my own ignorance no doubt, that naturas is a plural. It's a feminine plural accusative. The fact that it's accusative is not odd because it's the object of contemplare, but I would have expected naturam, an abstract general idea, to compel all of nature. But clearly, Budé has something else in mind.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the lesson, please press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment.